if I were in charge, if this was just who are my all-stars for the year, I love Sonia Citron. Sonia Citron's great. I would not have had her in over Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes is the best player on that team. I would not have had her in over Brittany Sykes. And as much as I think that Kelsey Mitchell is a good basketball player, I don't think that Kelsey Mitchell should be an all-star either. So maybe one of those two players instead of Brittany Sykes, I'm good for either way. I also am kind of surprised that Bree Jones is an all-star. Bree Jones is quietly having the best season of her career right now in Atlanta.
I think the biggest thing that stood out for me is more so the narrative around Kayla Thornton making the All-Star game. And it's not necessarily just her in terms of doing it in year 10, what she's been able to do production-wise in terms of averaging career highs across the board, 15-8 or 15-7, excuse me. But I think it's more important that she's doing it for this Valkyries team in a situation where we're talking about putting a franchise on the map, right? They were able to pick up via basically the expansion draft, be so productive and have such an outstanding season this far into her career. I think is really important. It's not just a breakout season for her. It's an important coming out party for this franchise.
For the most part, I'm very happy with this list. I know you're looking at bigs, Marcus. You mentioned Brianna Jones for sure. Low-key, I was like hoping someone like Alana Smith would be making onto this team, mostly because of her defensive impact on like one of the top defensive teams with the Minnesota Lynx. Courtney Williams has been good. I know people like we're thinking maybe Kayla McBride goes in there as well, but Alana Smith's impact on the defensive end was something like I was very much like hopefully leaning into like in terms of like her making the All-Star team. But for the most part, I think like I like the players on this list.